Alright guys, today we're going to be making some lures here in the monkey milk color. This is the color we're using. It's called monkey milk. It's from Lure Works. And we are going to be using some black flake. It is real fine black flake. And that's the secret to monkey milk. But I am also going to make something I like to call Disco Shad. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to make that. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. We're also using a new type of plastic. Lure Works Porosol Pro. We'll see if it works out good. Stay tuned. While that's heating up, I wanted to show you guys this mold. This is a 6-inch Yamamoto Senko mold. It does 4 at a time. I've always had trouble with this mold, getting it to inject very well, and I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if it's something in the mold that's causing it to do it, but there's always a lot of flashing on this mold. And I think it's because, look at this, see how I close it and it's coming open? So I have to have a lot of clamping pressure on this one to get it to work. So what I do is I usually put my clamp like towards the middle and clamp it real good. And sometimes I go with another one and clamp it from the other side. So that way I can clamp it and have it double clamped. And that seems to be the ticket there. I made some worms in monkey milk before. This is what it looks like. These are the 5-inch. It's crazy because it's transparent, but it almost looks like it's a core shot. And I use that Porosol Pro from Lure Works. I'll tell you what, the smell is a lot less potent than dead-on plastics. There's absolutely no bubbles, even without the vacuum chamber. It's ridiculous. And I don't know if it's just because it's a new bottle and there hasn't been any moisture introduced into it yet, but from what I've seen on the first time I used it, no bubbles and less smell. It doesn't stink up the whole house. I don't have to have my girlfriend complaining that, you know, the whole house smells like plastisol, which is a negative. But I wanted to show you guys this, man, because it's super crystal clear, but then it's got that blue hint to it, and it almost looks like a core shot, but it's not a core shot. I'm excited to do some core shots with this too, because that would probably look really good. So let me heat up this plastic and let's get to making some baits. So look at this. Absolutely no bubbles. Crystal clear. I got it up to 400, which is a little bit hot for what I'm supposed to be doing here. Absolutely crystal clear. Look at that. There's maybe a couple bubbles in there. Nothing like dead-on plastics. Not gonna lie. Now, granted, I think the last time when I added stuff to it, that's when it started bubbling the most. So let's see if that's the same. We're gonna go with this Lure Works Monkey Milk 265. And we're gonna add, see, this is a 1.5 cups. So we're gonna add, I did 30 drops for 1 cup. So we're gonna go 45 drops. 42, 43, 44, 45, and some of those were big drops. Oh, 46. Got an extra one in there by accident. That's fine. All right, let's mix that up. See what we got. See that blue? It's got like a bluish hue to it. I spilled some on my table here too. Look at that bluish hue. That's the color you want. That's the monkey milk right there. But you know what makes it even more bluish than that? Is the flake. So let's go ahead and add this flake here. And we're going to take the 1 teaspoon, but we're not going to fill it up 1 teaspoon. We're going to go about right there. About maybe, what is that, 1/4 teaspoon? And that's all we're going to add. And that's all you need the recipe for monkey milk. We did 45 drops because we did 1.5 cups of plastic. But you want to do 30 drops, 1 cup of plastic, 1/4 teaspoon of black. And look at that. Man. One thing I also noticed is that the flakes suspend better in this plastisol. It doesn't stink as much. It doesn't smoke as much. Remember, I got this up to 400. It's 330 right now on the temp on this. So right here is monkey milk. Let's go ahead and get this injected. All right, we got our 6-inch Senko mold here. And we got to do 2 runs of that to make a pack. So I'm going to go ahead and inject that. Hold pressure for a second. It looks like we got a clean 1 run out of that. Give it some in the sprue. Let it soak it up. Put the rest in the cup. And that's ready for another injection here after I clean out my injector. All right. Well, let's let this cool. And let's see what we got after this. All right, looks like it cooled down enough. We can get it out of the mold. Get these clamps off. All right, let's try to open this. Oh yeah, everything came out good. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Legit. Let's make sure that there's no cavities or anything in this. I usually have really bad luck with flashing and cavities in this mold, but it looks like it did pretty good. I don't have any issues there. Let's see. Checking all of them though, making sure. No? Looks like it came out pretty good. Usually I have really bad denting too. Not the case with this plastic. And I don't know if it's the plastic or if it's just because of the double clamp. But I mean, that came out gorgeous. That is a gorgeous color. Well, I got to do 1 more run of these. So let's clamp this back up. And then I'm going to show you guys my modification to this to make Disco Shad. Let me show you what that looks like here on camera. This is Disco Shad. That's legit, isn't it? It's the same monkey milk, but it's with a little bit of flash. See the little flash? We're going to make some Disco Shad 5 inches. 5-inch worms. Not so much 6-inch, but we'll do the 5-inch worms in that. But we're going to keep this to the side for now. And we'll do some Disco Shad 5-inch worms here after we remelt this plastic. All right, let's look at this and see if we got a good viable mold or if it failed. And it looks like we might be good. That looks good to me. We got one that broke, so I got to make another run, but that's fine. I broke it up when I was taking it apart. I broke it when I was taking the sprue off. Oh well, we'll remelt that, make a new one. No biggie. 1 more run, and then we're ready. I'll do it off camera, and then with the power of editing, we'll go straight into the Disco Shad recipe. Alright guys, these are the 6-inch ones. They came out great. So they got that blue hint to it. Makes it almost look like a core shot, but it's not a core shot. Let's get right into the recipe for Disco Shad. This is monkey milk right here already, right? 1 cup of plastic, which is about what we have right now. 1 cup of plastic. We started out with a cup and a half. We did 45 drops, but for 1 cup of plastic, you're going to do 30 drops of monkey milk. You're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of black flake. It has to be like a really, really fine black flake. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to, but that's usually what people use. And then to make it into Disco Shad, we're going to use some polyester glitter. And this is by MF. It's just packaged differently because I bought it from Ziners in Wichita. And what this is a rainbow colored white glitter. I don't know if you guys can see that. That adds that shine and sparkle to it to make it the Disco Shad. And for this, we're going to use about, for 1 cup, about a 1/2 teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon of that. Right in there. And that's it. That's all you need. And that makes it Disco Shad. Look at that. You guys see that sparkle? I'm gonna have to reheat this up too. But you guys see that sparkle? That gives it that sparkle. And I'll show you guys the difference here in a second when we shoot these worms. Let me reheat this up and then we're gonna shoot those worms. 5-inch Senkos. Alright guys, we heated it up. Probably a little hot. 355, it's alright. We're gonna go ahead and get this Disco Shad injected into both of my molds. Now, off camera, I shot the 6-inch to get that one left that I needed, and I only got one out of that. I did have the denting issues in the other 3 for whatever reason. I've been trying to do a couple different things, but I think that mold is just, I just need a new 6-inch mold. You guys got any recommendations on 6-inch Senko molds? Let me know. Throw it in the comments. If you guys got ones that work good. I may have just gotten a dud on the 6-inch Do It mold, because the 5-inch doesn't do that. I only have 1 clamp on the 5-inch. And then I don't remember where I got this one from. But this is I think it's Epic Bait Molds, I think. It's a Core Shot. And I don't have issues with the Core Shot CNC one or the Do It Senko Yamamoto 5-inch. Only, this, for whatever reason, the 6-inch, and I think it's because it doesn't close all the way. Something's stopping it from closing. I don't know if they did the hinge wrong, at the wrong angle, or what, but something causes it to... Or maybe it's venting, a venting issue. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's got vents on it, so I mean, it's got vents all throughout the bottom of it, but it just doesn't work right. So let's keep this topped off here on our sprues. We get 8 of these. I'm gonna throw these all on the website, onlyfinsok.com. You guys want to check it out? Check it out. Support us. Appreciate it. But let me show you the difference here. I got 2 different ones here that I made earlier. This one here is straight up monkey milk, right? This is Disco Shad. You can see it adds a little bit of flash to it. That little bit of flash may be what they want. You know, some days they may want this. You know, but it gives them something different to look at. You know, on a sunny day, that may give you more bites. Now let's see what they look like when these dry up. When these are finished, let's see what they look like compared to the regular monkey milk 5-inch Senko worms. Let me go ahead and open this up. Yeah, these come out nice. You can see the difference. One's more translucent. And the other one's got a lot of flake in it. I think the flake really changed the color on it. So if you guys liked the video, please like, share, subscribe. I'm JQ from OnlyFins Bass Fishing, Oklahoma. I'm going to show you guys all the baits all at once here in a montage video. and throw up the recipe on the screen so you guys can check it out, follow it, make them. I'm gonna have all the baits on OnlyFinsOK.com. You want to check it out? Check it out. If not, I'll catch you on the next one.
Oh, catch me, Daddy.